What's happening, gang, and welcome back to Cubeworld. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at level 1 of the Ranger class. Now, that's a ranged class, obviously, if you didn't get from the name Ranger. I decided to go with a human for my race, and as always, there's no perks yet with race, it's just aesthetics. I gave him a sweet, douchey haircut, and I started off with a normal bow and arrow. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I named him Ranger. I'm very creative, and as always with these YouTube videos, I'm gonna go into my already made YouTube World seed that I've already used on my rogue from the last video. So let's go ahead and head into there. As always, upon entry, you want to get your bearings straight. I checked out what other gear I had. For whatever reason, I had a wand. That's weird. And a crossbow. I decided to go with the bow and arrow. I might try out crossbow later on. And what the fuck? It's an onion attacked me as soon as I load into the world. And that's kind of regular in Cube World. Like, you get dropped into these seeds and you don't really know what's going to come at you. And in my case, it was a goddamn onion. But now I have some onions for cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and head towards the town. Like always, that's your best choice as soon as you're spawning in. Along the way, I got into some more fights, and this is my first time playing a ranger, so I'd never really tried out the combat style. It became quickly apparent that he was all about engaging from far away and then kiting. So he's the kite master. One of my favorite parts of Cube World is the diversity of areas and how you'll never really run into the same area twice since it's randomly generated. So you'll never run through the same forest twice or find the same ocean twice. And as a person who loves adventure games, this is really appealing to me. Anyways, I continued my way to town, took out a couple more enemies to get experience points. Once into town, I raided the pineapple patch and the pumpkin patch to make food for myself, and went to the store to buy bottles so I can make potions. And on the way out of town, I stopped at the water hole to fill up my water bottles like I did on my rogue, and you'll see me do on my other two characters. It's hard to play through the first few levels of Cube World without feeling like you're cruel towards animals, because I'm running around looking for experience and I'm like, oh, it's a pack of alpacas, I'm going to murder them. And alpacas are really gentle creatures and you're just running around absolutely destroying them. Now, that ding you heard on my ranger is I have a special skill in the tree I went through, the scout tree, where randomly my normal attacks will make my charge bar automatically fill. So when you see those purple aura things around me, that means that my next charge attack is going to be instant. So for my last fight to level up, I chose to attack a fly, but this fly was a red name to me, which means he is way above my level. So the battle ensuing was nothing less of epic. It was Gathalion versus Fly, Fly versus Gathalion, pit in mortal combat. And I went through a few potions to take down this fly, but I'm gonna let you know, I took him out. Ain't no big deal. I'll take out a fly any day of the week, son. Yep, that's right. Get shit on, Mr. Fly. You leveled me up. So there you go. I leveled up. I hit level 2. I put my points down into my scout tree. And as always, I invite you to rate, comment, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for my channel. Come back, check out more Cube World and other game content, and I will see you guys back in Cube World.